The stats are working, guys, so I came back. Here we go, here we go. Oh, this might actually be appended onto the last stream, I don't know. I need to be able to see the chat is the only thing, because, I can't. There we go, there we go. Alright, so, on the hey, Nubby! Just for anyone popping along or seeing this on the VOD, at the end of the last stream the stats weren't working, so I closed the game out, rechecked the connection, and came back in. It seems to be going now, so I thought I'd stream this a little bit for posterity so we can see what the stats were at the time that I finished the game. I had the most popular cat name. I chose the most popular option with Dylan and Corey. I am in the majority again. I kind of like when I'm in the minority, but, you know. Wow, some people actually apologised to Dylan. They must be really good people. Or maybe they've played this sort of game before and know that sometimes you have to do the opposite of what you feel like doing. Majority for Autumn's Keys. Only 1% had Cat do it. I'll try and get into that one next time. Most people decided not to drink in the past. Okie doke. Going on to the next page now, unless you need me to wait a minute, Nobs. Let me know when you've finished looking at them. I'm going to be interested to see how the shipping ones go. You're all good? Wicked? Next page. Hey! Most of us made her honest about her music. Oh! Okay, so more people made them pretend to kiss rather than do a real kiss. Oops. Decided Kat was the best actress. That was middling on that one. Most people called it Fawn's Rest. I had actually expected more people to call it Curse, being that this game had creepy vibes about it, but... Okay. Fawn's Rest is a cuter name for it. Okay, moving on. You can always watch back on the VOD if you want to reread them. Most of us suggested she get a nose piercing. I feel like that was the right choice for her. People actually discouraged her from it as well, shit. Oh, most people drew blood during the ritual. Holy shit. Holy shit. We had it so hammered into us at school, like as kids, that you don't do like blood brothers and blood promises and any of that kind of stuff. Like HIV was a big thing back then, and like even as kids you were like super warned about not doing that kind of thing and all the horrible things that had happened to other kids as a result of doing that stuff. So it surprises me, but I guess people aren't necessarily acting out of reality, they're acting out of the game and what they want to see play out. Most people did the Bloody Mary. Nice. 69%. More people wrote a song about justice than about vengeance, but only just. Kind of 50-50. I was torn on it, but I felt like vengeance was more of a cat thing, and it was her idea. Next up. Okay, more people wish for strength. I was violent towards Corey. Most people were. Can't believe that some weren't. Like, he got me so angry there. But I'll be viewing it through a different lens, like, on the next playthrough, like, knowing what I know, and looking for signs of that as well. Most people had Nora do the makeup. Interesting. I don't even know how you get to choose who does it. Maybe it's the person that you called and walked to Thorn's Rest with. Maybe it's who you're better friends with. I don't know. Or maybe it was to do with what colour can you chose. I think that was right after the spray can bit. You found a way to open the padlock without breaking it. Most people did. Some people broke it. Okay. There was nothing... I haven't seen anything about, like, removing the padlock. The Corey and Dylan padlock. So whether that comes up in another episode and we've just seen it as, like, a hint. I wonder how many tapes there's going to be, man. 20% of people let Kat take the blame. They are not my swan. 80% took the blame. That is pretty dominant majority there. New Hope Infinity episodes. Well, I mean, for this story, there might only be like... I'm guessing they might do 3 rather than 5 because they're longer. But I think Lost Records as a whole is going to be like their new franchise, like list, so there'll be like future Lost Records games with different characters, I guess. We just have to hope they don't do a list with it when they do. I'm going to look at the relationships one now and see if we can get the global stats on. We can! Nice. Alright, so it is possible to progress them up to more. And I am just new friend with everybody. I'm not BF. I guess probably the Blood Oath thing would have bumped everyone up a bit. I'll be interested to see how we get these higher. But it looks like the majority of people have them in the new friend range. So, yeah. Yeah, we've done about average there, I guess. And I guess this is going to head on up more as we play more episodes. 25% have heavily shipped Nora. Like, she is the most shipped of all of them. And after that, Kat. So Autumn is the least, like, shipped. Maybe that's because she has a husband and stuff, so probably a lot of people are assuming that she's straight. I don't know. Yeah, most people are just friends with Autumn. In fact, I think most people are just friends with all of them. But for each thing, people have definitely, like, shipped Nora harder. And Kat. Interesting. Interesting. It also looks like there's more people that weren't that keen on Kat. Like, to just be at We're Cool level. Like, 30% of them on that. And the others are on, like, the low percents for We're Cool. So there's some people that really didn't take to Kat. Interesting. You like Nora? Yeah, she's definitely, like, the most attractive of them. I like her style and her face. Nora is probably a better person. Not Nora, sorry, Autumn is probably a better person. Like, more compatible there. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to have to see how these stats go on with everyone. And what they come out like for my next play as well. Alright, that's probably... Oh, I love this music. I love these colours. Oh, shit. That's so fucking pretty, dude. Love it. Alright. I probably should go and feed the cats and get to bed now. But at least we've got all the stats there now. So, have a good night, buddy. And until next time, this has been A Very Fat Girl. Goodbye.